Hi, I just picked this up. Actually, my son bought it for me in San Diego. This is a 96 Jeep Cherokee, and it's the Glaval conversion. They only made, I think, less than, I don't know, 500 maybe, something like that. This was a conversion kit where they grabbed them from the factory and they put this top on and they did a bunch of body moldings around it. This one does not have the body moldings. I don't know, whoever had it before me took them off or they just never wanted them put back on. I saw the one with all the body moldings and it looks like a Jeep Grand Cherokee and I didn't like it at all. So I'm really happy with this. Anyways, I'm trying to get an idea how much this is worth. I paid $4,000 for it, 172,000 miles on it. And it's in amazing, excellent condition. This is the original paint. Oh, it's got a 3-inch lift kit on it that the people did before me. And it's a regular suspension lift and they did a great job. They used good parts. Anyways, this is it. And you can just see, you know, just the paint. It's just so shiny. So I'm going to do a quick walk around and then we're going to look on the inside. You know, when I got it, I had to paint a few things. I painted the flares. I painted the rims. They were that gray color. I believe they're 8-inch rims. Okay. And of course, it's got that top, which is really cool. When you get back there, you can't stand up, but you could kneel and you don't hit the floor or the ceiling. Here's the back of it. Again, this thing's in amazing shape. They had put this bumper on and it had the tire rack, real big heavy thing, and that mounted into this hole, and then the tire would mount onto the rack, and then you would open the rack first and then lift the back up. I hated it. Every time you hit a bump it made a bunch of noise, so I took it off and mounted the tire inside. Went on eBay and got an old inside tire mount for it for like 20 bucks, and there you go. I repainted the bumpers and I totally detailed it. Took me like 8 hours to detail the whole thing, and I'll show you the inside. Anyways, the body's completely straight. There's a couple little tiny dings on it, you know, like that, if you can see that. But other than that, it's just amazing. I am so stoked. I love this thing. It drives, starts up, runs like it's brand new. Unbelievable. Yeah, there's the front end. It was running hot, so I flushed out the radiator and the heater core, and the heat works great now. And I put a 180-degree thermostat in it. And now it runs at about 190 instead of 220. It was running hot. So I fixed that problem, and I'm really, really glad about that because I live in Arizona. You know, sometimes it gets up to 110 degrees here in Cottonwood. Anyways, I'll walk around it one more time. And it's never been hit. It's clean. It's got a hitch. You can even see underneath. It's pretty darn clean. And I had to put a muffler on it. The guy I got it from had a straight pipe and it was just ridiculous. It sounded like crap. I painted all the inside of these. I don't know if it's going to show up or not in the video. Black, just to make it look better. And then if we can look underneath a little more, you can see the new muffler. I don't know how well you can see that. Anyways, and it doesn't leak anything. Nothing. Leaks nothing. It's dry. So, anyways, that's that. I'm going to pause this, open up all the doors and the hood, and show you the rest. Okay, we're back. This is the inside. And again, the door panels. Oh, this is loaded for that year. Power windows, door locks, tilt steering, leather seats. There's not a rip in the seat. Original leather seats. Original carpet. Is just in amazing condition. The sun in the interior here is just kind of sucks. Okay, it doesn't have the original radio, which I'm kind of bummed about. It has cruise control, front and rear wipers with with the washer fluid. It works. Every single thing works. Blinkers, dash lights, brakes, signals, dome light. You can see the dome light. It's got this console up here. Okay. And then here's the back. I got the seat folded down because I have dogs. I have 2 dogs. The big one goes in the back. The little one goes up front, and there's a little brace there so the big one can't get in. I mounted the tire to that. Here's the interior. You can just see how clean it is. There's the original carpet in the back, and it's just as clean underneath. Again, the seats. And I'll walk around this side, and then I'll show you the top from inside. Again, the seats. And then you could probably see the dashboard better from here. Automatic straight 6, 4.0. There is wear on this seat, but it's not ripped. There's the console, that, and it has a transmission where it has 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive all time, 4-wheel drive part time. And that's really cool. If you look that up, you'll know what I mean. It even says right here on the hood, or on the visor. All right, I'll show you the top. I'm gonna climb in. This used to have a TV and VCR and all kinds of cool stuff from the factory, but somebody ripped it all out. And I got in here and I painted the roof black. Okay. And I put this that goes around pipes. Okay. And the headliner's perfect too. And then it's great because this has storage up here now. And I carpet all of it up there. And you can even have storage here. And in the back. Oh, the sun's really screwing up this photo. So that's the top. Anyways, let me climb out of here. Okay. This is all in great shape. Everything is in great shape. I put new taillights on because one of them was busted. The plastic was broke, so I replaced those. That's about it. I'm going to stop and then open up the hood. Okay, here's the engine. Very clean. Of course, it was dirty when I got it, and I detailed it. Now it's getting pretty dirty because I've been going off-roading a little bit. And man, I'll tell you, this thing, 4-wheel low, it just goes through anything. And then, even when it was getting hot, I even put this in too to help. This is a cold air induction unit, and it cooled it off even more. The temperature doesn't go up to halfway yet, and it's already almost 100 degrees where I live. Driving around with the air on, it still doesn't go halfway. So I'm really stoked about that. I think that's about it. And like I said, he put a 3-inch lift kit on the front and the back. These are only 235/75 15s. I want to get bigger tires and rims. It's just not in the budget right now. I can't really afford to spend $1,500 right now. So anyways, I forgot to tell you. See how the wheels come out to the wheel well? I got 2-inch spacers, wheel spacers on the back. And I have 1 1/4 inch on the front. And it brought it out to where it was like perfect. Even. Anyways, if you want to leave a comment, I'd like to just know like how much this is worth. Can I get $10,000 for it? Can I get $12,000? Can I only get $6,000? I have no idea. I can't find any of these for sale to compare because there's barely any left. So it's rare. Anyways, thanks for watching, and have a good day.